Hi there, we're going to be talking now about getting diabetic information from the internet and the pros and cons of that. So you certainly wouldn't want to be watching anything like a silly video on YouTube by two rank amateurs burbling on about stuff. Yeah, quite burbling about stuff off the top of their head. So, finding information about diabetes on the internet. Is it a good thing, bad thing? What?
Hugely dangerous to take any medical information off the internet. It's all written by idiots and there's very dangerous thing to do, which is the traditional view at times.
It is the traditional
I've learned some incredibly useful things on the internet. Before I got my pump, I did all my research about the pump on the internet. I learned a lot about my continuous glucose monitor on the internet from users in America, because when I got it in the UK, there weren't that many people using it, so people just didn't know anything about them. But that said, I've never gone on the internet and said, I'm about to eat an apple, how many units of insulin should I take for it?
Yeah, absolutely, because as always, everyone's diabetes varies. I think what the internet's really useful for is the sort of the community things, the tips and the tricks. You can get a lot of useful information from old folks not old folks, old salts. It could actually be both. But
I think alcoholic diabetics are so good.
Old salts who've been doing diabetes for years and years and years, like you, and rank amateurs like me. Years and years and years. And I think it's the tips and things like that that are useful. I think specific advice that comes down to really specifics about you, insulin needs, your ratios, your how you carb count and things like that. I think that's best left to specialist nurses and doctors and things like that. But I think that's not to say you can get a lot of useful stuff off the internet. Yeah.
And some support.
And support. That's the really big thing. Is lots of support. You can. Type 1 especially, it's not wildly common. There aren't actually that many of us with it, and I think with the internet you can meet people in different countries, same country, different areas and things like that, but that are going through the same thing as you, and I think that's a really hugely beneficial thing. So internet good as well as bad sometimes.